The lights come on, the set is down, the curtains float away. To all you creatures of the night, I say it's time we play.
Heading to the meeting, I was so excited, even after the guild's cut and the split with Obex. This is more money than I have ever even seen. There's probably 10 to 15,000 gold here. I'm not so good with numbers, but even still, this is a fortune. Finally, my luck is changing. I arrived at the Siren's Call Inn, the guild's front, wove through the tap room and into the private billiards room in the back. After carefully shutting the door, I rotated the dartboard 90 degrees to unlock the secret door and then pushed through it. I descended some stairs to a hallway and worked my way to Obex's office. Upon entering the dim and dirty office, I saw Obex seated at his desk. But what caught my attention first was that we weren't alone. Seated directly behind Obex was a large, cloaked figure, facing away from me, seated at a table along the back wall. Though I couldn't make out any details about this figure, he gave me the creeps.
Oh, Mirazumin, I'm so proud of you. I never would have guessed you would have helped the guild so wondrously.
You don't know the half of it, Obex. Look at all this loot! I appended the contents of my pouch onto Obex's desk. Silver, gold, and even platinum coins rolled out across the desk. A scroll tube, a couple of gems, a bejeweled cloak pin, silvered eyeglasses also tumbled out. A single silver ring bounced out last, gleamed in the candlelight, and began to spin on the desk. We are set for life! My face betrayed my excitement, both in my accomplishment and in my impending promotion.
Mirazumin, you still don't realize what you have done, do you? My poor little fool.
I stood there dumbfounded as the words rolled out of Obex's mouth. Simultaneously, the stranger slowly spun around in his chair and stood up. He pulled back the hood of his cloak, and I gazed straight into hell. I instantly bolted for the door and grasped the handle to throw it open, and dashed through it. At least, that is what I thought I was doing. I realized, in growing horror, that in fact, what I was actually doing was standing there, still in the office, frozen in place, staring into the face of a pure, prehistoric evil. The stranger pulled back his hood, and a primordial face stared back at me. It was a creature that had learned to walk, but ought to crawl. The head was that of a beast most foul. It was a squid, or octopus-like face, with large, bulbous yellow eyes, boring straight into my soul. It had tentacles sprouting from its face, and when it opened its mouth to laugh, it was a horrible, beaked affair. A circle of sharp teeth lined its gullet, and emitted a terrifying fluctuation of sound, reminiscent of a suffocating fish, gasping its last breaths when pulled from the water. It seemed to feed on my terror, and savored its taste. I knew its mind was controlling mine, and I was helpless to even master my own thoughts. I just stood there, a puppet on strings.
The guild needed a dupe, and who is more of a dupe than you? Poor, simple Mirazumin. You just killed Braylon Castellanter, the favored firstborn son of the Castellanter clan, the richest moneylenders in Waterdeep.
But I didn't kill him.
True, I did that. But what that noble saw is more important than what you did. Braylon saw you pull the crossbow on him and felt the poison bolt strike him in the belly. As far as he knows, you were the killer, which is just what we needed. Ah, you see, my simple-minded friend, Waterdeep is full of powerful wizards. Were I to simply kill you, these wizards could just reach into your tormented afterlife and wring the truth from you. Now that wouldn't do, would it? I can't have those same powerful wizards hunting me. That would certainly snuff the fire of my life short, just as it is about to blaze.
As he recounted his plans to me, he deftly snatched the spinning ring off the table. Just as it was about to cease its twirls, he gazed at it admiringly.
You see, this ring is not that mere simple band it appears. It is the key to the Castellanter vault. Yes, the richest moneylenders in Waterdeep's vault. So I can't be having your corpse turning up inconveniently while this little plan works itself out. I need you out of the picture. Far out of the picture. And if I can earn a little profit off your worthless husk, so much the better. My little friend here collects beings, and our guild is happy to oblige their peculiar habits. For a price, of course. He will be taking you someplace no one will ever find you. So I'm sorry, my friend, that it had to end this way. Truly I am. But sometimes pawns need to be sacrificed in the making of a king. Take him away, Thresh.